TGIF, it's everybody's favorite day of the week. Welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunker. The lights are on. The beach is ready to go. We have got sunshine for you. Well, not locally, but of course, through your iPad, your iPhone, whatever, your smartphone, your TV set, wherever you're lurking and watching. It's always a beach day on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Happy Friday! Happy Friday, happy Friday. Oh, another week of chaos and mayhem is behind us. Coming up on the show today, we have got a Super Sports Weekend. Super Sports Weekend. Holy cow. You like baseball? It's on. You like hockey? It's on. Like NHL hockey? It's on. You like football? It's on. Wow. And locally, we have our Brandon Wheat Kings home opener. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. It's not every day that you've got free food. For the first 500 to show up, it's going to be fantastic. Free food. And they're playing sports, too. We're going to talk a little bit about that. There's a party going on this afternoon, and chances are you may be moving indoors. We'll take a look at your forecast coming up in just a bit. Late night hosts react to the Jimmy Kimmel suspension, including Fallon and Colbert, and the biggest of which, Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart is normally on Comedy Central on Monday nights. He said, no, I'm doing Thursday. I've got to hit this thing head on. We've got a little bit of it in hour two, and we'll play the segment in its entirety in hour two of the show. So if you haven't joined us for both hours of the show, this might be a good day to do that, because it's super funny, very funny stuff. And it's late night responding to one of their brothers getting taken off the air. Also, going to the mall. That'll be a popular thing this weekend, especially if it's raining on Saturday. The average man is bored after 26 minutes at the mall, but they have got a new thing overseas that is revolutionizing shopping for every member of the family, the Man Pod. Maybe you've seen this. Joey Chestnut comes to Canada. He's the guy that scarfs down the hot dogs. He recently was in Toronto, and you won't believe the poutine this guy put away. When you come to Canada, it's all about the French fries and the gravy and the cheese. And the new Meta glasses have landed, and they're showing up in Western Manitoba. Actually, when I was at Fuel Good Day on Tuesday, a guy had showed up and asked Leanne if he could take some video while she washed the windshield. And she says, what do you mean take video? And he says, I'm wearing the new Meta glasses. And just so you know, and it's very interesting. They're interesting and creepy all at the same time. We will discuss coming up. Now, back to poutine. Might be a good poutine weekend, especially the start of it, guys. Climbing under one of those cozy blankets. You know what I'm talking about? That big comforter that you love so much. Climbing under there with a nice big plate of French fries, crispy out of the air fryer. You have just drizzled a whole bunch of mozzarella cheese on top, and then the creme de la creme, a little bit of turkey gravy, or maybe brown beef gravy on top. Oh, and then you mix it all up. It gets all gushy and gooey and delicious, and that fork reaches your mouth, and you say, oh my God, it's a weekend. And I am loving it. Yeah, that is kind of how the weekend has begun. It's going to be a little bit cloudy, a little bit rainy, and a little bit on the cool side. Really cool next week. We start out at 13 degrees, a little bit of fog and mist. Roads are all wet this morning. Your weekend weather forecast, our last weekend of summer. Farewell, summer. Fall officially arrives Monday afternoon at 1:19 p.m. So today we will have rain showers and cooler, high of 16 degrees, just slightly below normal. We'll climb back up over normal tomorrow, rain showers and 20. The apple and pine market over at the Keystone Center is happening this weekend, so that'll be good weather to be shopping inside. Also, the United Way Big One garage sales happening this weekend. So again, Saturday. Going to be a good day to be inside. Then Sunday comes. And look at next week. As always, Mother Nature didn't get the memo. The start of the weekend, which is the final few days of summer, it feels more like fall. And next week, when we enter fall, it will once again feel like summer. Kind of like the 2025. Everything is upside down. What's left is right. Right is left. Right is wrong. Sky is down. The earth is up. Everything is upside down. Even our weather forecast. It's fall. No, it's summer. It looks like summer. These temperatures are wonderful for this time of year. Like our normal 17, and we're going to be in the mid-20s next week. So enjoy the moisture if you like that kind of thing. Enjoy the cool temps. But listen, we got to get our farmers back into the fields, and that's going to happen next week with things drying out a little bit. Okay, off we go into yes, and we will have the keyboard. It is Keyboard Friday. If you're just joining the show, it is our Friday tradition where we take out the most popular musical instrument known to mankind. This fantastic little baby here, and we play our Friday song. Friday song. Friday song. No one's taking us down. No one's censoring us and our awful attempt at humor and music combined. No one's taking us down. At least not yet. That might be next week. All right. Hey, welcome aboard. Quick welcome to everybody before we get to yesterday's good thing. And that's where we talk about something fun and positive. Because I don't know if you noticed, and I hate to draw your attention to it, but things are not exactly positive in the world right now. They're just a little bit crazy. Little bit. And so here on our magical tropical island of positivity, we like to begin the day with maybe one or two little things. Little things. Could be something you ate. Could be someone you visited. Could be something you did, something you discovered. I found out the Wheat Kings are on TV for free. For free. So free food at the tailgate if you want to go in person. Free if you're going to watch it on TV. Free is like a tattoo I'm getting on the weekend. I love free. F-R-E-E. F-R-E-E. Gotta love free. Almost free yesterday with Cheeseburger Day. All the fast food places that serve cheeseburgers were out on their social media channels. Oh, yeah. It's Cheeseburger Day. We forgot just to order through the app. Some apps were crashing. Some didn't work properly. And then one guy has an app hack, which you may or may not want to use. I'll explain coming up. Special good morning to Road Reverend and Pebbles and Polar Bear all joining us on Twitch this morning. And Cindy is here too with Tracy Roger. And we've got Janine on Facebook and Jody is on Facebook too. Hi, guys. Richard's here too with Angela on Facebook. Happy Friday, says Richard. Good morning, says Jody. Ange says, good morning, Sunseekers. Nick is excited about hockey. Game day. I've even got Nick. I got supporting the colors. Wheat Kings. Wheat Kings. Wheat Kings hockey tonight. Yes. And Jets hockey this weekend. And Bomber football Saturday. Vikings are playing. Sports. Sports overload. Sports. You know what's nice about sports? You can just shut the world off. That's why I like sports. I put it on, and aside from the occasional Taylor Swift that might pop up if you're watching a Kansas City game, it's a very low annoyance threshold. There's no politics, religion, fighting, social media. No, it's just grab the ball, shoot the little rubber puck. That's it. Very basic. Only conflict is happening in the corner when someone gets slammed up against the boards. That's all part of the game. It's all part of the fun. So, yes, Nick, wave to me. I can't wait to watch a game tonight. I will likely be at home. I have a couple other things I need to do, and I can watch it later, too, because they have reruns on this channel. Maybe I'm just late to the party, but Loretta's here on Facebook, and so is Patsy Ann. Patsy Ann's over on Twitch. Good morning, Patsy Ann, and good morning, Loretta. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Quentin's here, too, on Twitch. Good to have you along. Cindy says, happy 85th birthday to my mom today. Happy birthday. Woo. It's time for another cake with strippers to come jumping out. Here come the male dancers are in town, I think. I saw it on Facebook. The Thunder. Happy birthday, Mom. This is the biggest cake I've ever seen. Thunder from down under. Thunder from down under. Oh, my word. Thunder from down under. Woo! Pebbles goes, let's go! Let's go! Weekend! Let's go! Weekend! Let's go! Weekend! Last weekend of summer, asking you on my Facebook page, what do you got planned? What's the last summer stuff you're going to do? As soon as the sun comes out, I'm going to attempt to barbecue all weekend long. Tracy Rogers says, hope it clears a bit heading to Winnipeg this afternoon to watch my son and Massey play football against River East. Go Vikings. More sports. Sports everywhere. Oh, yes, my son played for Massey. Once a Viking, always a Viking. Cheer for the Minnesota Vikings. Go Vikings, go. River East is going down. I'm sure the rain will make it to Winnipeg for the game. They haven't had quite as much moisture in there as we've been watching through the week. They've been having a little bit of sunshine. Not a little bit, a fair amount. Nick says Victory Plus. Yes, I was late to the party. They did playoff games last year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first time they've jumped on the regular season. Victory Plus is a online sports streaming network. I believe they're based out of Texas because they do Texas high school football. That shows you how big high school football is in Texas. And it's kind of interesting to watch. It's huge. The stadiums are massive. Crowds are big. Friday night high school football in Texas. Man, there you go. After you've gone to Winnipeg to watch the Massey game, you can. And the nice thing is that apparently Victory Plus is going to have stuff in reruns. So if you miss the Wheat Kings game, you can watch it later, which is really awesome. Janine's got a GT, so we're just going to move over into that. Hang on 2 seconds. We'll continue to say good morning as folks continue to arrive in chat. And again, a special good morning to our lurkers, too. Thanks for being here. We're going to be on YouTube, Facebook, and X and Twitch for the first hour of the show. And then we move over exclusively to Twitch for hour 2 of the show. You can lurk in by simply logging on to my website. Easy to find. TylerGlenShow.com. One N on Glen, by the way. A lot of people, I can't find your website. It's TylerGlenShow.com. I typed that in and it doesn't come up properly. Well, how are you spelling it? Tylerglenn. They're thinking like the astronaut. No relation. Glen is my grandfather's middle name. My grandfather's name. It's my middle name. Back in my radio days, you had to do that kind of thing. And so that's what that's all about. So yeah, yesterday's good thing. So late to the party on this whole Victory Plus. Nick is an expert at it. This is, the other thing, I took a picture. So I have an Amazon Fire Stick. And so this is my good thing from yesterday. I'm super excited. I'm like, yes, I'm going to watch it on TV. And I think what they've done is they've tied into the score clock, to the graphics on the score clock. So a lot of the sponsorship and local businesses and stuff that advertise on the score clock during the game will appear on your television set. So there's a heavy local component there. I believe they run the radio broadcast, which is cool. I'm just glad we're finally at this point where you can just people are busy, can't always make the game, and now you can watch it on TV. This is awesome. And you can watch the home feed or the away feed. So, example, say you're from Saskatchewan and you don't care much about listening to all the Brandon jargon or the Westman jargon, you can put the Moose Jaw feed on, and then you'll hear the Moose Jaw jargon and Saskatchewan speak with subtitles. So you can understand them. Oh, I joke. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Although they already have an error, I think Nick will be the first one to point this out because he's really good at proofreading. He's my proofreader. He's one of our volunteer staff here at the Tyler Glen Show. You'll notice they said Temple Garden Center. It's not. I don't think that's it. I don't think we have renamed the Keystone Center the Temple Garden Center. That is likely a spelling error, but some kind of malfunction. But looking forward to that. And again, the free food begins at 4:30, I believe. I'm hearing 3:30 now. It's just, you know what? If you're looking for free food and taking in the Wheat Kings game, just show up early. Janine says, got my mug from Timmy's yesterday and tried one of the vanilla-filled donuts. OMG. Yes, the Halloween merch is here. Halloween merch is here at Tim Hortons. And if you missed late in the show yesterday, this dropped yesterday, just as we were wrapping things up, the new Halloween Tim Bucket. And I want Sunseekers to know about this because they always sell out and people are disappointed, okay? So get into your local Tim Hortons and get the glow-in-the-dark Halloween Cat Timbits Bucket. It holds 31 Timbits for $10.99 plus tax or $4.99 plus tax for just the bucket without the Timbits. And what Janine is talking about is the kitty cat mug, I believe. And I'm glad you got one because these two are going to sell out. All their specialty stuff is always gone really, really quickly. People love these collectibles. It's insane. This is the 20-ounce black cat mug complete with pointy ears and a Timbits name tag decal. It's heat activated, so just pour in your favorite hot beverage and watch the spooky, cute transformation unfold right before your eyes. And they also have the kitty cat tumbler. These are available for a limited supply, and the most important caveat of all of this is while supplies last. While supplies and supplies usually don't last all that long. So that's why I wanted to make sure you get in on that action. If you're doing some house shopping this weekend and you're successful, you're going to need a lawyer. Eplaw Office is going to help you. Sponsors on the show. Make sure you see Eplaw Office for any real estate, corporate law, or estate law. You'll find them at 642 18th Street, Unit A, right across from the RBC. And the prizes, this is going to be the biggest retail prize event in Western Manitoba history. Please be cautious if traveling down Richmond Avenue Thursday and Friday next week. Headley's Health, there's going to be chaos in front of their store, 1314 Richmond Avenue. Over $10,000 in prizes for 2 days, including goodie bags worth $300 each for the first 50 people each day to spend $100 or more. You'll get one. They've got tickets to this year's Grey Cup in Winnipeg, a Vitamix, a Blackstone Grill, a Keurig, an air fryer, Russell Peters tickets, Clairseau package valued at over $600, demos, freebies, and more. It's Thursday and Friday at Hadley's Health Hut, 1314 Richmond Avenue. Hey, Katie, hope you're going to have a nice weekend. Enjoy the sunshine on Sunday. I promise it will come. Final weekend of summer. Nick has got a flag. I'll be easy to spot. Okay, I'll have my phone ready. We'll reconvene on Monday with a full report card. Full report card. Go Sports is right. Pebbles has got some birthday emojis for Cindy's mom. Happy 85th. Another GT. Something good from yesterday. Could be big, could be small. Type in GT. Let us know what happened. Nick was over at acting class. Super fun. Kind of bummed that there's only 3 classes. And next week is the 3rd. Well, now that they send you off into the world, Nick, you take those acting abilities and you go and go to the costume shop. Go to Spirit of Halloween. Get yourself a sailor costume and then walk into a superstore pretending to be a sailor that just landed at the dock and go and talk to people. Put that acting into action. People will say, what? This guy's a sailor. No, I'm an actor that went to Spirit Halloween. Look for me in the southeast corner. I won't know my directions on TV. That's I don't know how to reach Victory Plus and tell them that's the actual venue name. Yeah, I think they're in Texas. I'm not quite sure, but good morning, Ryan Marcus. Boy, that's it. 2 good things yesterday. No one had anything good happen yesterday. Wow. Okay. So here we are. Boy, Fridays usually, people are pretty geared up for the weekend. They'll look back at the week and say, something good happened to me this week. Something good happened this week. Well, Zumba Bernice is going to be sharing this next week, but I'll throw this up there. She's in TO. She is doing more Zumba in Hogtown. They are Zumbaing, and some of her friends that she's met, she is very excited. Zumba Bernice, you see her there in the middle? Yes, she is in Toronto, and she'll Zumba, and then maybe she'll have some Hogtown hamburgers. That would be good. Take pictures. Ryan, there we go. My niece had twins. Oh, there we go. There's a good thing. We got more babies. Your niece had so does that make you a great uncle? You're a great uncle now. You probably always were a great uncle, but now it's official. You get the great uncle card. The great uncle card. Well, congratulations. That's fantastic. Way to go. Nice. As we mentioned earlier, the Apple and Pine Market goes on Saturday in the Clara tent. I'm not sure what that is, to be quite honest with you. The Clara tent, is that at in the area towards Heritage Co-op? Anyway, you know what? Follow the cars. You're either going to end up at the Apple and Pine Market, or you're going to end up at the giant garage sale happening too. There's the United Way has their Brandon's largest garage sale event. And that will be Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Keystone Center. I'm going to attempt to pull up the poster here. Having some difficulty doing that for some reason. Come on now. It will not let me. Anyway, Brandon's largest garage sale. Brandon's largest garage sale. There we go. Saturday set. No poster, just an event, I guess. So, anyway, 9 a.m. till 3. Admission is $3. Kids 12 and under get in for free. Hundreds of tables with treasures, bacon, crafts, and more. There's a 50-50 draw. And that will be a very well-attended event. That will be very, very busy. It's going to be a rainy weekend, so rainy Saturday anyway. So that'll be good. Some treasures to be had and supporting a great cause too, the United Way. So check that out. Tomorrow, Saturday, September 20th, Keystone Center, Manitoba Room, and just bring $3 with you for every person that wants to come and check out the deals. So he says, my niece puts on the Apple Pine Market. Oh, it's niece day today. Niece is having babies. Niece is putting craft shows together. That's fantastic. Well, and I wasn't going to talk about this, but Walmart has instructed all retail locations to stock Christmas supplies starting this weekend. So we're into the crazy season, ladies and gentlemen. Start looking for Christmas trees and wreaths and all that stuff. And, boy, it just gets earlier and earlier every year. It's like the back-to-school binders just get put away, and it's like fa-la-la-la-la, and Mariah Carey is warming up over in the corner, getting ready to rock and roll. Those who love Christmas are excited. For others, it's like, oh, my God, can we please just get through Halloween first? Tracy says, I've got a GT. My sister got approved for a mortgage, so she's house shopping. Hey! Yay! That is awesome. That is fantastic. Congratulations. Oh, boy, home ownership is so much fun. It's so awesome. Oh, that's going to be, and it's fun to go shopping, and especially when the weather's good. And fall is a busy time of year to get those deals done. So that's fantastic. Cindy said her GT from yesterday, her Amazon order came in. Listen, I mean, every little thing counts. Every little thing counts. Just a little bit of joy in your day. You know what? My mom made me some tomato bisque soup from the 5,000 pounds of tomatoes that have come in from the garden. And I haven't had tomato soup with soda crackers in so long. I felt like I was like 10 years old again. I actually put He-Man Masters of the Universe on the TV while I ate my tomato soup yesterday. And I was 10 again. Yeah! Woo! Screw you, world! Screw you, chaos! You're not going to get in my head. He-Man, Masters of the Universe. I'm eating my tomato soup. I'm 10 years old again. And, look at that. Katie got Kinsman bingo tickets for October. Ready to rock and roll. Please remember the little people when you get rich. When you get rich and win the big jackpot. Last weekend of summer, ladies and gentlemen, is upon us. Yes, it is. It is Friday, TGIF. Let's get going. In we go to the weekend. Just getting rolling. Thanks for being here. We've got a beach break coming your way right now.
Sun is up, let's split the game.
Friday beach cam.
Friday's here, gonna start to play.
British West Indies.
Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. Waves crashing, music loud. Feel the vibe, join the crowd. Sun seekers, time to shine. Weekend love will be fine. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, our song. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble, undertow, so slow. Beach bunker where it grows, sun and sand, laughter, sweet, 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 sweet. Proving down, feel the beat, the beat. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, yeah. day.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice sunny beach. Oh, we got some sunshine injected into your device this morning. Into your device. TV, iPad, iPhone, smartphone, whatever it is. There's some sunshine for you.
The weekend.
Let's get loud. It's the weekend. The weekend is here, and thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing part of your day with us as we get you into the weekend on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Outside, it's a little bit dreary. And you know what? Our Friday and Saturday are going to look the same. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what? We're saying farewell to summer this weekend, but do not dismay. No, there is hope on the horizon for some beautiful weather. Our second summer is coming. This is what it looks like outside this morning. We're at 13 degrees, and your weekend weather forecast is looking spectacular for the back half of it. Our normal for this time of year is 17 degrees, slightly below that to start, but look at Sunday. Sunny and 24. Have something planned for Sunday. Get some steaks marinating, get some meats ready for the grill. Might be a good weekend to get the patio furniture organized. I was going to say put away, but don't put it away yet. We got still a few weekends of patio weather. Look at next week's forecast. Ho, ho, ho! Yeah! That's the way you bring in fall, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it. Happy Friday. So everybody wants to know what happened last night on the late night shows after Jimmy Kimmel was taken off the air by ABC. Tremendous response online. People talking about that all day yesterday. I don't know about your feed, but my feed was filled with it. Now I want to take a look at how some of the late night hosts responded to the controversy, starting with Stephen Colbert, who he himself is going to lose his show next year. It's already been canceled. He's into his final season. Here's what they had to say. If I turn the volume on, here we go.
We are all Jimmy Kimmel. I still have a show, though, right? Okay, good. But with an autocrat, you cannot give an inch. And if ABC thinks... If ABC thinks that this is going to satisfy the regime, they are woefully naive. And clearly, they've never read the children's book, If You Give a Mouse a Kimmel.
We have another fun, hilarious, administration-compliant show.
Yeah, a lot of people are worried that we won't keep saying what we want to say or that we'll be censored. But I'm going to cover the president's trip to the UK just like I normally would. Here we go. Well, guys, President Trump just wrapped up his 3-day trip to the UK, and he
looked incredibly handsome.
Back here at home, his administration is pursuing a crackdown on free speech. And completely unrelated, I just want to say before we get started here that I've always admired and respected Mr. Trump.
Is Donald Trump stifling free speech?
Of course not, John. Americans are free to express any opinion we want.
But tonight,
Yeah, there we go. So some of the clips from last night in response to ABC canceling, well, not canceling, suspending. He hasn't been fired. I think that's important to remember. This is a suspension, and there could be more coming, apparently. This obviously is not a good situation for creators right now, but certainly not the first time that this has happened. And even, in Canada, this has happened before. And a similar reaction where people online were saying, why did you do that? Why did you pull somebody off the air for something they said? Maybe you remember this.
Don Cherry has been a staple on Hockey Night in Canada since 1982. In Detroit, we've been able to tune in and watch Coach's Corner. Cherry's message about Canadian immigrants over the weekend has him out of a job today.
You people love you that come here, whatever it is. You love our way of life. You love our milk and honey. At least you could pay a couple of bucks for poppies or something like that. These guys pay.
Sportsnet called those comments directed at immigrants divisive and not in line with the values of the company. Sportsnet then apologized over the weekend. Host Rob McLean apologized as well, but the 82-year-old Cherry met with his bosses and the company said it is the right time for him to step down.
Well, and again, like we mentioned this on the show yesterday, ultimately those bosses have to be responsible to shareholders, to the people that want to make money in the company. And I certainly didn't agree with the Don Cherry firing. I don't agree with the Kimmel suspension. But at the end of the day, these bosses are the ones that make a decision based on whatever is in the best interests of the company. And the problem that I see is, I mean, I come at this from a little bit of experience because I was in broadcasting for 3 decades and saw a lot of things. And part of the problem, part of the secrets that I'm going to tell right now is that if you're up in your age and you get a little yippy and you're causing some problems for your managers, in some way the ice starts to get very thin under your feet because, they're seeing you kind of age out a little bit. There's like, this guy just won't, this or gal won't just be quiet. Okay, it's time to get rid of them. And then they're looking, the ice is so thin, they're looking for any reason to get, and it happens in broadcasting all the time. In this country, I can tell you firsthand. Not from personal experience or anything but people I know. Friends of mine. Anyway, hopefully this whole thing, the events of the last 2 weeks, kind of simmer down a little bit. We can get into some sports, but let's do something that brings us all together. Like our hatred for number 9. He's a dirty player. Let's go after number 9. Number 9 has always been bad. Get behind the bench and start screaming at number 9. If you want to get censored and kicked out, you want to do it at a sporting event, like God intended. No, behave yourself, but have fun. Here's what the Wheat Kings put out, by the way, in preparation for tonight's mayhem and fun over at the Keystone Center. Have a look at this, would you?
Have you heard what's happening on Friday?
What?
This Friday is home opener. But before you're here, come check out the tailgate party happening right here. The party kicks off at 3:30 on the east side of the Keystone Center. We've got food trucks, games, and giveaways, plus free hot dogs, drinks, and chips, courtesy of Assiniboine Credit Union while supplies last. There will be golf cart shuttles if needed. And the best part? Kate's Outlaw will be performing live. Come check out the team store and grab some merch. Doors open at 6, puck drops at 7, when your brand new Wheat Kings face off against the Moose Jaw Warriors in the home opener. Expect rally towels, contests, prizes, and a packed house of energy. If you haven't got your tickets yet, head to bwktickets.com. See you there.
Wow.
Hey,
party time.
Yes, sir. Hi.
I'm excited.
Well,
I am excited right now. This is going to be fantastic. Did she say free hot dogs? Is there... she lost me after free hot dogs. I don't know. I zoned out a little bit. Did you say free hot dogs? And she said 3:30. The information I have is 4:30. Where is Nick? We have a discrepancy. Oh, tailgate parties. This is how we roll. So I go to the Wheat Kings website, and so the press release says 4:30. The video said 3:30, and I go to the Wheat Kings website. Oh, this is from 2008. Maybe that's why, because it says 5:30. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Can we get on the same page here? What is we need to find this out here. 1 day ago. Okay, here we go. This will be good because you know what? Hey, listen, when you're talking free hot dogs, okay, so 3:30. 3:30 is when this gets rolling tonight. So I just want to make sure that I have that information right. Oh, I didn't have the time in the ticker tonight. So, okay. So my apologies. The information I had was 4:30. You might want to show up a little bit earlier tonight to get those free hot dogs. And, of course, all the fun over at the Keystone Center. And I've been asking this morning, with so much sports on, maybe you're doing some sports. Maybe you're going to go to the Wheat Kings. Maybe you're going to take in the Jets exhibition game this Sunday. Which sports food is best? Who's got the best food? Oh, I got to change that. 3:30. There we go. Which sports food is best? Because it's not just about the action on the ice. No, it's about the eats and the treats, right? The eats and the treats. When was the last time you went to any sporting event and had some delicious food? Maybe it was a hot dog at a Wheat Kings game, or maybe it was a plate of poutine at a Jets game. What sport is best for food? According to a recent survey, the best sports for food are baseball, football, hockey, and then basketball. Baseball's known for variety and creativity, from classic hot dogs and nachos to sushi and outrageous food mashups. But in baseball, when you're watching a baseball game, there is a lot of time for you to visit and eat. That's really, because the game moves very slow. Strike one, the pitcher is going to stand there on the mound. He's going to scratch himself a little bit. He's going to spit, scratch and spit. He spit again, he scratched again, and we're just going to wait for the next pitch to come. Oh, strike two. And ball goes back to the pitcher, more scratching and more spitting, and we're just going to waste some time here talking about God knows what, because this is the slowest game in sports. And let's go out to the stands, and Marianne is joining us from the food section. Well, Barry, I could tell you, holy God, these hot dogs, they're huge. They're the biggest wieners I've ever seen. It's amazing up here. There are footlongs everywhere. Now, baseball is pretty awesome. Then football. Because even though the action moves a little bit faster, there's still plenty of time to hork down some big eats like barbecue, smoked meats, chili, regional specialties. You've got tailgating in football, right? Hey, Blessed Mama. Blessed Mama likes baseball food. Number one. Number two, football. Number three, hockey. I think it's based on speed of the game, maybe. Is the good because if the game moves slow, I guess these teams have to make the food better. I don't know. Hockey is a fast-moving sport. You can't be looking down and dipping your fry in the gravy. He scores! Oh shit! I missed it. I missed the goal. I was dipping my fry. Do it again. Do it again. Go back. No? Ah, crap. I was dipping my fry. It moves fast. You got to be on top of hockey. She's one end to the other. And they've got pizza. They've got lots of beer at hockey games. The other sports have beer too, but hockey fans, there's a reason there's fighting in hockey. They want to make sure it's okay to, pull a shirt over somebody's head and start giving it to them. And, beer tends to bring that out in people sometimes. I am not advocating for violence at hockey games, but we've all seen Canadian bacon. Come on now. It's a war that started over a hockey game and beer. But it's delicious. It's delicious. And then finally, basketball. Korean barbecue, tacos, vegan options. It's too trendy for me. I'm not a fan of basketball food. If you've ever been to a basketball game, it's like, Korean barbecue? No, I don't know. And Janine says the length of the game also plays a factor. How about soccer? Yeah. I got to find that out. Is soccer food good? What do they serve? No, soccer stadium food is mixed, and it depends on the country. In European soccer stadiums, I'm glad you asked that, it's bratwurst pies. Can you imagine trying to eat a meat pie at a soccer game? Hey, come on, let's go. Come on, you crikey. Get that ball in the net there and then get me some pie and a pint. I went for pie and a point. These guys got to kick the ball. And they, too, are fighters. They'll get drunk and start fighting. You might be onto something. They must serve 10-star 5-course meals there. It's all about the pies, chips, and fish. Can you imagine fish? Fish. I'm going for the fish and chips at a soccer game. It's football, I guess. Many fans, listen to this, many fans bring their own snacks because concessions are so bad at soccer or football, European football. However, in Germany and Italy, local street vendors are very popular. People will buy street vendor food and they'll take it into the soccer stadiums. Obviously, they've got some more. They've got lax rules when it comes to food in the sporting event. Still with sports, Tracy says women's Canadian rugby team play in the semifinal today. I believe there's a woman from Souris on the team. Yay! That is a tough sport. Rugby, I don't care if it's men's or women's. That is the top, forget football. Football, you've got a helmet on. Football, you've got shoulder pads. Rugby, it's here's the ball, go and kill somebody. It is tough. And that is fantastic. Thank you for sharing, Tracy. Thank you. Derek says, only fans? Wait, you said any fans. Oh, Derek. Derek. Cheryl says, soft pretzels at the Winnipeg Gold Ice games are fantastic. You know, next time I go, that is what I'm going to have, based on your recommendation. So I asked, what are the top 5 stadiums for food for the CFL, the NHL, and our Brandon Wheat Kings are in the WHL? Regrettably, the Wheat Kings did not crack the top 5 of WHL arenas for awesome food. At number 5 was Saskatoon and Kelowna, apparently tied. Rogers Place in Edmonton came in at number 4, followed by the Art Hauser Center in Prince Albert at number 3. Amazing feedback from concession customers in Prince Albert. Again, you're up in the middle of nowhere. I lived in Prince Albert. I had a radio up there. You're in the bush. You're up in the northern Saskatchewan. You got to have good food. They're not going to come to the game. At number 2 is the Tri-City Americans at Toyota Center. And the top rink in the Western Hockey League for food is the Centrium at Westerner Park, home of the Red Deer Rebels. Rates highest in the WHL in the Stadium Journey listing, implying super strong food variety and excellent quality, amazing food experience. So, the Red Deer Rebels get the WHL Cup of food. Now, I have some better news if you're a football fan or a Jets fan, because both of our local Winnipeg spots cracked the top 5. Winnipeg knows how to make some food. They do. I'll explain. Where did they rank? I'll share that coming up in a second. Hey, if you're thinking of getting a new vehicle this weekend, maybe taking one for a test drive, please make it my friends at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon, Westman's #1 EV dealership. More and more people are buying EVs. It's a slow-moving freight train, but it is moving, and people are enjoying the big fuel savings, the lower maintenance with no oil changes, fewer moving parts, and, of course, the tremendous service that you get at Westman's #1 EV dealership, Murray GM in Brandon at 1500 Richmond Avenue. This weekend at Leon's Furniture Superstore, if you're looking for furniture, appliances, electronics, the comfort sale is on, an opportunity for you to save 50% off select sofas and clearance mattresses. Beds are on sale, too. And don't forget, you don't pay till 2027, so you don't even need to take in any money. Other than the taxes and the fees, small amount, you put that down, and you can walk away with a whole bunch of furniture and stuff. You don't want to do that. You don't have a truck. Don't worry. Free delivery, free local delivery on a purchase of $7.99 or more. And again, with flyers being delayed as far as your mailbox is concerned, please visit leons.ca to get your hands on a flyer. All right. Elkhorn Resort, Clarso Nordic Spa. You know what? Coming up on Tuesday is a beer tasting night. If you missed the last one, you've got to take in beer tasting and spa time on Tuesday. That's a Tuesday night event. They take some amazing beers, a variety of beers, give you a flight. of beers, all these samples that you taste with some food at the spa. It's an amazing time. They also have those special spa nights Thursday evenings where you're allowed to have some drinks on the patio there, and they've got the music turned on and stuff, not something that normally happens at Clarso Spa. That's a Thursday evening thing. And the Comedy Invasion is happening September 27th. 3 comedians. It's only $20 to be laughing your ass off. On September the 27th, that is a Saturday. That's a week from Saturday at the Elkhorn Resort. Visit elkhornresort.mb.ca. Happy Friday to you. So when it comes to good food at sports, top 5 CFL stadiums for food. Ottawa came in at 5. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers came in at number 4. And that is because they have introduced a lot of specialty foods, especially the last couple of seasons. Big hot dogs, giant hamburgers, mountains of pierogies. So if you go to a Bomber game, expect to get good food. McMahon Stadium in Calgary came in at 3. Mosaic Stadium in Regina came in at number 2. Saskatchewan wins that one. But BC Place in Vancouver ranked tops in the CFL. And finally, in the NHL, the top arenas for concessions, the Winnipeg Jets came in at number 5. Their pierogies stood out. Their pierogies are the most mentioned on social media, along with their specialty hamburgers and hot dogs at Canada Life Center. So one of the top 5 rinks in the league. And Winnipeg also mentioned for affordability. I don't know. I guess that's compared to other NHL rinks. The Bell Center in Montreal came in at 4. St. Louis is 3. Dallas is 2. And the best food in the NHL is had at PNC Arena with the Carolina Hurricanes, for those that need that for a trivia question. Still with food, Joey Chestnut comes to Toronto to take part in the poutine eating contest. Did you see this? Joey Chestnut's the guy we see on 4th of July scarfing down all those hot dogs.
Faith has failed them. To those whose inner light has dimmed to black, unto them he whispers, rise.
That's about a week ago in Toronto. Poutine eating contest.
To those scarred by the jagged uncertainties of doubt, he whispers, rise. And through their tears, they lift up their cracked and filthy faces to behold him, a gleaming colossus illuminated by the first rays of the dawn's light.
What the hell is this guy talking about?
His whispers have turned to thunder. Rise! Rise!
We are eating poutine here, right?
Rise and soar ever higher until the heavens can no longer hold us.
Is this guy a preacher that's out of work or what?
Of all of our possibilities, this is possible because of one man, the number 1 ranked eater in the world. 28 pounds of poutine in 10 minutes. Joey Chestnut.
That is the biggest intro I've ever seen in the history of intros. I've done a few of them with concerts. There he comes. He's put on a little bit of weight since the 4th of July. So then they get going into the mayhem here. 10 minutes they get to eat the poutine.
The Joey chant has gone up.
What would you rather take part in, the hot dog eating contest or the poutine eating contest? I think I'd rather do the poutine. It's not as gross. With the hot dog eating contest, they're dunking the buns in water. This is just you're scooping fries and gravy into your pie hole. The gluttony of this.
Let's finish our bowls, guys. You're going to finish your bowls. Checking Joey Chestnut.
Joey's just pounding it. Just pounding the French fries. Coming to the end now.
Our eaters are not slowing down.
Some of the lightweights are in the back. They've got.
This is an elemental connection between man and woman and poutine. We are existing at a fundamental level never seen in the recorded human history.
Well, the woman beside him seems to be holding her own. That's fantastic.
Help me count it down.
Holy crap. Oh, Joey's gross.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put down your poutine.
That's a lot of poutine. That's a lot of carbs right there.
Eating too hard. Our core body temperature is too high. We're going to go to the chill out room. I'm going to be right back with you. DJ Alex, next track.
Okay, so obviously Joey Chestnut won this thing. He's contemplating his choices right here. I'm gonna lay under the table. He ended up winning because he ate 26.5 pounds of poutine. Now, I challenge you to go pick up 26.5 pounds of anything and think to yourself, that person ingested that amount of food. That cannot be good for you. I am not the poster child for health, but ingesting 27 pounds of potatoes in one sitting, holy cow. I know that it's kind of a gloomy start to the weekend, and, I'm kind of craving poutine under the covers, but 27 pounds of it? Derek says that's just too much food, too much. I wouldn't. Derek says I wouldn't do the hot dog eating or the poutine. It's just too much. And Blessed Mama's like that too. She says I'm scared to choke. I just don't understand doing this, and it's big money. It's a wild world we live in. If you can scarf down that kind of food, I would much rather be in the mall shopping with my wife. What? Have you lost your mind? No. There's a mall in China that has come to our rescue, guys. They're called Man Pods. This is the Global Harbor Shopping Center in Shanghai. And I think that every shopping center on the planet should have this. It's a beautiful mall. Why would I want to go shopping at the mall? Because this in Shanghai, look at this. Look at the floors. It's a gorgeous mall. It's beautiful. They've got Man Pods. What's a Man Pod, you say? Well, it's a little place where wives can drop their husbands off. Look at this. In you go. Video games, sports, complete. This is genius. I wonder if they charge for this. They really should charge for this. Guys would pay. Because how often have you gone shopping? It's like, I'm just going to go in this store. And this guy's like, it saved my marriage because my wife wanted to spend the whole afternoon. And I wanted to throw myself in front of a car. But instead, I went into the pod. And it's fantastic. It's just like, oh, my God. Statistics show the average man is bored after 26 minutes of shopping. This is good for men. It's good for the mall. It's good for the wives. It's good for everybody. We need these pods. Move over, Tide Pods. Make room for the Man Pod at your local shopping center. Okay, so we have got the Jets in action on Sunday. Bombers tomorrow. Wheat Kings tonight. There is sports every day this weekend. If you're not into sports, I do apologize, but this is a big weekend for sports. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Maybe you're taking the Apple and Pine Market on Saturday or the United Way's big garage sale at the Keystone Center. Whatever you have going on, be safe. Have some good food. If you can, grab a picture or two to be ready to share on Monday when we reconvene, because not everyone's going to make the jump over to Twitch, but we do have to cut you off. It's VIP hour, and we're going to check out a little bit of Jon Stewart from last night in hour 2, and the new Meta glasses. What it's like to put the new Facebook glasses on. What do you see? Is it distraction? Is it distracting? How does it work exactly? And the ooh and ah of the week. China not only has the Man Pods in the mall, they're looking for people to make $32,000 a year to play with pandas. It's not adorable at all. It's hardly adorable. Pandas are kind of ugly. So I don't know if you'd want this job or not. But if you're with us for hour 2, I'll show you the video of it. Only for VIPs. and it's only on Twitch. You can lurk in at TylerGlenShow.com. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Enjoy the Vikings game. Go, Eddies, go. See you at the tailgate party. And X, catch you later. We're moving over to Twitch. VIP hour starts now, YouTube. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Keyboard also coming up.